Hello children, how are you? I hope you all are doing good. Children, I, your English teacher Rajni, will explain you lesson 14, The Frog and the Nightingale. Before you read, when someone is always trying to control others, what might be the best way to respond? Take the correct option. तो correct option आपको टिक करना है. Once upon a time, a frog croaked away in Bingley Bog. Every night from dusk to dawn, he croaked on and on and on. Other creatures loathed his voice, but alas, they had no choice, and the crass cacophony blared out from the sumac tree, at whose foot the frog each night minstrelled until morning light. तो फ्रॉग की जो आवाज़ थी वो सुबह से लेकर शाम तक जो है वो क्रोक करता था और क्रीचर्स के पास कोई और ऑप्शन नहीं था उसके अलावा कि वो उसकी आवाज़ को टॉलरेट करते. एंड एट लास्ट दे हैड नो चॉइस, दे हैड टू बेयर दैट ओनली. Neither stones, nor prayers, nor sticks, insults or complaints or bricks stilled the frog's determination to display his heart elation. But one night a nightingale in the moonlight, cold and pale, perched upon the sumac tree, casting forth her melody. अब क्या था, जो उसकी आवाज़ थी क्रोक की वो तो बहुत जो है गंदी सी आवाज़ थी, लेकिन उनके पास कोई ऑप्शन नहीं था. तो ना तो कोई स्टोन, ना ही कोई प्रेयर और ना ही कोई स्टिक्स उसके अगेंस्ट में जो है वो कंप्लेन कर पा रही थी. फाइनली वहाँ पे कौन आया? एक नाइटिंगेल आई मूनलाइट में, और उसकी जो आवाज़ थी वो बहुत ही मेलोडियस थी. Dumbstruck sat the gaping frog, and the whole admiring bog stared towards the sumac rapt. अब जो वहाँ से sumac tree से जो आवाज़ आ रही थी, सब जो है स्तब्ध होके उसको सुन रहे थे, क्योंकि कोयल तो बहुत सुंदर गाती है. And when she had ended, clapped ducks had swum and herons waded to her as she serenaded. And a solitary lone wept beneath the summer moon. Toads and tails and tiddlers, captured by her voice, cheered on and raptured. अब उसकी आवाज़ को सुन करके सब बहुत मंत्रमुग्ध हो गए थे, सब बहुत एंजॉय कर रहे थे, सब ने क्लैपिंग करी. Bravo, too divine and core. So the nightingale once more, quite unused to such applause. Next night, when the nightingale shook her head and twitched her tail, closed an eye and fluffed a wing, and had cleared her throat to sing, she was startled by a croak. अब अगली रात को जब नाइटिंगेल तैयार हो रही थी अपने मधुर गाने के लिए, तो फ्रॉग की क्रोक को सुन करके वो सरप्राइज्ड हो गई. Sorry, was that you who spoke? She inquired when the frog hopped towards her from the bog. Yes, the frog replied. You see, I am the frog who owns this tree. In this bog I have long been known for my splendid baritone. अब उसने जब पूछा तो कोयल ने कहा कि क्या तुम थे? उसने कहा हाँ, मैं बहुत लंबे टाइम से जो है मैं ही इस यहाँ पर रहता हूँ, और मेरी जो स्प्लेंडिड बैरिटोन है उसको यहाँ पर सब लोग जानते हैं. And of course, I wield my pen for bog trumpet now and then. Did you? Did you like my song? Not too bad, but far too long. The technique was fine, of course, but it lacked a certain force. तो उसने कहा क्या तुम्हें मेरा सॉन्ग पसंद आया? उसने कहा not too bad, बहुत बुरा ये नहीं था. Oh, the nightingale confessed, greatly flattered and impressed, that a critic of such note had discussed her art and throat. I don't think the song's divine, but oh well, at least it is mine. अब नाइटिंगेल ने मान लिया कि फाइनली जो है जो ये हैं फ्रॉग वो इतने बड़े क्रिटिक हैं, और उन्होंने ये महसूस कर लिया कि ठीक है ये इतना अच्छा नहीं है, लेकिन जो ये मेरा गाना है ये बहुत श्रेष्ठ है क्योंकि ये मेरा अपना है. That's not much to boast about, said the heartless frog. Without proper training, such as I and few others can supply. उसने कहा बिना ट्रेनिंग के ये सब नहीं हो सकता, क्योंकि वो बोस्टिंग कर रहा था, वो डींग हाँक रहा था. You will remain a mere beginner, but with me you will be a winner. Dearest frog, the nightingale breathed. This is a fairy tale and you are Mozart in disguise. Come to earth before my eyes. उसने क्या कहा कि मेरे साथ जब तुम गाओगी तो तुम विनर मानी जाओगी. Well, I charge a modest fee. Oh, but it won't hurt. You will see. Now the nightingale, inspired, flushed with confidence and fired with both art and adoration, sang and was a huge sensation. Finally जो है उसने गाया और ये मतलब एक huge sensation हो गया था. किसके लिए? Animals for miles around flocked towards the magic sound and the frog with great precision counted heads and charged admission. तो सब वहाँ पर उसके सॉन्ग को सुनने के लिए आ गए थे. Though next morning it was raining, he began her vocal training. But I can't sing in this weather. Come my dear, we will sing together. Just put on your scarf and sash. उसने कहा आओ हम दोनों मिलकर के एक साथ इसको गाएंगे. Now put on your scarf and sash. Coo coo, co ash. So the frog and the nightingale journeyed up and down the scale for 6 hours till she was shivering and her voice was hoarse and quivering. तो तब तक वो उसको गाते गए जब तक कि जो उसकी आवाज़ थी वो बहुत खुरदरी और कपकपाने वाली नहीं हो गई. Every day the frog who had sold her songs for silver tried to scold her. You must practice even longer till your voice like mine grows stronger. तो उसने क्या कहा कि तुम्हें हर बार प्रैक्टिस करना पड़ेगा जब तक तुम्हारी आवाज़ मेरी तरह नहीं हो जाती. In the second song last night you got nervous in mid-flight. We must aim for better billing. You still owe me 60 shilling. उसने क्या कहा कि लास्ट सॉन्ग में क्या हुआ था, तुम थोड़ा सा नर्वस हो गई थी तो तुम्हें बेटर प्रैक्टिस करनी होगी. Day by day the nightingale grew more sorrowful and pale. Night on night her tired song zipped and trilled and bounced along till the birds and beasts grew tired. तो जब लगातार प्रैक्टिस करती गई तो उसकी आवाज़ ख़राब होती जा रही थी, साथ में वो दुखी भी होती जा रही थी और जितने भी वहाँ पर एनिमल्स और बर्ड्स थे वो सारे टायर्ड हो गए थे. At a voice so uninspired and the ticket office gross crashed and she grew more morose. अब धीरे धीरे बहुत रफ होती जा रही थी. For her ears were now addicted to applause quite unrestricted and to sing into the night all alone gave no delight. अब उसको पहले तारीफ सुनने की आदत थी लेकिन अब जो है उसको मज़ा नहीं आ रहा था क्योंकि उसको कोई भी तारीफ उसकी नहीं हो रही थी. Now the frog puffed up with rage. Brainless bird, you are on the stage. Use your wit and follow fashion. Puff your lungs out with your passion. अब वो उसको जो है डिस्करेज कर रहा था कि तुम जो है जो तुम्हारी जो आवाज़ है वो कैसी होनी चाहिए, बिल्कुल जैसे मेरी आवाज़ है इस तरह से होनी चाहिए. तो अपने पर बड़ा उसको गर्व हो रहा था और उसे वो कह रहा था कि तुम ब्रेनलेस बर्ड हो. Trembling, terrified to fail, blind with tears, the nightingale heard him out in silence, tried, puffed up, burst a vein and died. Finally क्या हुआ, नाइटिंगेल जो है बहुत टेरिफाइड हो गई थी और उसकी डेथ हो गई. Said the frog, I tried to teach her, but she was a stupid creature, far too nervous, far too tense, far too prone to influence. Well, poor bird, she should have known. अब वो क्या कहता है कि मैंने बहुत कोशिश की सिखाने की लेकिन उसने कुछ भी नहीं सीखा. बहुत जो है वो कैसी थी, जरा भी उसमें मेरा इन्फ्लुएंस नहीं आया. That your song must be your own. That's why I sing with panache. Coo coo co ash and the foghorn of the frog blared unreveled through the bog. तो अब उसका किसका सॉन्ग पूरे बॉग में सुनाई दे रहा था, केवल फ्रॉग का ही. About the poet Vikram Seth, born 1952, is an Indian poet, novelist and travel writer known for his verse novel The Golden Gate in 1986 and his epic novel A Suitable Boy 1993. The Frog and the Nightingale is from a collection titled The Beastly Tales. It is a poem in the form of a short story. Value skills. Imagine you are in a group and someone is always criticizing everyone's work. How would you deal with this person while still being respectful to him or her? Words to know: bog, wet, muddy land. On spelt in this way to rhyme with dawn. Bathe, hated. Cacophony, a mixture of loud, unpleasant sound. Blared out, made a very loud and unpleasant noise. Sumac, a shrub or a small tree with reddish, hairy fruit and bright autumn's color. Mistrelt, sang. Elation, a feeling of great pride, happiness and excitement. Casting forth, sending out. Dumbstruck, unable to speak, out of shock or surprise. Wrapped, completely absorbed in something. Herons, large bird with long necks and long legs that live near water bodies. Serenaded, sang or played music for somebody in order to impress. Loon, large North American bird that eats fish and makes a sound like a laugh. Teals, small bird, wild ducks. Tiddlers, very small fish. Unraptured, filled with great pleasure or joy. Encore, a request made by an audience calling out for an extra short performance given at the end of a performance. Twitched, made a sudden quick movement of a part of the body. Fluffed, shook something to make it look larger. Startled, slightly shocked or frightened because of a sudden surprise. Baritone, a deep, rich voice. Willed, hold something, ready to use it as a weapon or tool. Of such note, of such importance, distinguished. Mozart, a great Austrian composer of the 18th century. Modest, not very large. Flushed, excited and pleased. Willed, hold something, ready to use it as a weapon or tool. Of such note, of such importance, distinguished. Mozart, a great Austrian composer of the 18th century. Modest, not very large. Flushed, excited and pleased. Sensation, a person or thing that causes great surprise, excitement or interest. Precision, the quality of being exact and accurate. Scale, a series of musical notes moving upwards or downwards with fixed intervals between each note. Hoarse, rough and unpleasant noise. Quivering, shaking. Billings, amount of business that is done in a particular period of time. Zipped, moved very quickly. Trilled, made repeated short high sounds. Uninspired, not original or exciting. Gross, total amount of money earned before any costs are taken away. Morose, unhappy and in a bad mood, gloomy. Unrestricted, not limited or controlled in any way. Prone, likely to do something. Panache, the quality of being able to do things in a lively and confident way that other people find attractive. Foghorn, a word used to describe a loud bass voice that doesn't sound very good. A foghorn is a device that makes a loud noise warn ships of a danger in fog. Unrevealed, better or greater than any other. I hope this is clear to you now. It's time to revise. You can revise it.